Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of All About the Cars of Gran Turismo 7. In this video, we're going to learn all about the 1965 Shelby GT350. Now, this car is only available for purchase at the legendary dealer, and it costs 511,000 credits to purchase. If you aren't familiar with the legendary dealer on Gran Turismo 7, it rotates cars in and out of the dealership every day. So this car may or may not be available for you to purchase at the time that you watch this video, but it will eventually rotate back into being available for purchase again in the near future. So be sure to check back often for its availability. Alright, I'll click on this car and we'll get started by going over some of its specs. First, this car comes stock with 465.52 performance points. It has an FR drivetrain, meaning that the engine is situated at the front of the vehicle and the rear wheels drive the car. The maximum stock horsepower is 304 horsepower at 6,000 RPM. The weight is exactly 2,800 pounds, and the engine is naturally aspirated. Now we'll click on Learn More and see what McKeel has to say about this car. The 1965 Shelby GT350 is a variant of the Mustang that debuted in 1964. It was a model that was born from the collaboration between Ford and Carroll Shelby, and has a fantastic history of successes in the world of racing. Ford's then general manager Lee Iacocca is generally regarded as the man behind the Mustang. In addition to knowing how to build cars people wanted, Iacocca understood the value of motorsport, which is why he entrusted the Mustang's racing project to Shelby. The result of this new collaboration was the GT350. Being made specifically for racing, it's very Spartan compared to the standard Mustang. Its light two-seat setup and high-performance 289 engine ensured success in SCCA and other competition races. Alright, that's everything we can learn about this car from the legendary dealer. So I'm going to back out to the main menu now, and we'll go to the garage where I'll get into this car and we'll learn some more about it. So here in the garage, I'll click on Change Car, and we're going to scroll down to S for Shelby. A little bit too far, and here we are, and here's the car. So I'll click on this car, we'll listen to the startup sound, and then we'll learn some more about it. Alright, we'll click on Car Collection, go to this vehicle, and we'll learn some more about it by reading this short description. This highly collectible Mustang earned a great track record in SCCA racing. The Ford Motor Company introduced the Mustang in 1964, a sporty coupe that would become an American icon. Back then, to raise its sporty image for better sales numbers, the folks in Dearborn, Michigan decided to enter the car in SCCA, or Sports Car Club of America Racing. According to the regulations, the homologation requirement for racing in the SCCA was 100, meaning that at least 100 units needed to be produced commercially to qualify for racing events. However, changes to the engine, suspension, or brakes were not allowed. In fact, the only thing that was permitted was weight reduction. Ford decided to create a special edition production car with more power and performance than the base Mustang. It turned to Shelby American, led by legendary champion driver and automotive designer Carroll Shelby. Mr. Shelby delivered. In 1965, he presented Ford execs with the GT350, based on the Mustang Fastback. Because the production car was built for the track, it included lots of racing technology, including a carbon fiber hood replete with air intake, a stiff racing suspension, a performance-limited slip differential, and a transmission casing made from lightweight aluminum. What's more, it lacked rear seats, a heater, power steering, and soundproofing, making this pony car one lightweight yet loud and uncomfortable machine. The battery was mounted in the trunk for better weight distribution, and the spare tire was stored inside the passenger compartment for the same reason. The engine was a tuned 4.7-liter OHV, 289 cubic inch V8 that was optionally available. It produced a whopping 301.8 horsepower at 329.8 foot-pound of torque. This combination of brute force mixed with the agile chassis resulted in the car's domination of the SCCA, as the GT350 stood at the pinnacle of American road racing for 3 straight years. So lots of great information about this car from Gran Turismo's description about it. Now we'll back out to the main menu once again and go next door to the cafe where we'll see if anybody's here to talk to us about this car. And we have one person, and that's Tom Matano, so let's see what he has to say. An iconic creamy white body with the Shelby blue stripes represented a genuine GT Mustang, one that stood out from the super popular base model. The original Mustang came with great proportions. Its design was simple and clean. Due to regulations, no parts were added to the exterior of the Shelby GT350. However, it did come with a lowered suspension, wider tires, and the iconic graphics. If I were to own a Mustang, this would be at the top of my list. Alright, we're going to make one final stop down at the tuning shop, where I'll show you everything that can be done to improve this car's performance and power. So here at the tuning shop, under the sports category, everything on this page is available for purchase. Under Club Sports, you cannot add the high compression pistons, but everything else on this page is available for purchase and can be added to this car. Under Semi-Racing, you cannot add any of the turbochargers or a sports intercooler, but everything else on this page is fair game and can be added to the Shelby GT350. And lastly, under the Racing category, you cannot add the anti-lag system, the torque vectoring center differential, the 4th stage weight reduction, or the active LSD controller, but everything else on this page, which is a substantial amount of items, can be added to this car. Alright, so lots that can be done to upgrade the Shelby GT350 and get it ready for the track. Alright, that's everything we can learn about this car from Gran Turismo 7, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it helps you to determine whether or not you'd like to add this car to your collection. Stay tuned for more videos highlighting all of the cars of Gran Turismo 7. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.